Hello YouTube. Today I'm back from vacation, and if I sound congested and stuff like that, that's because I stepped off the plane and allergies hit me like a freight train. Didn't have any Zyrtec left, so had to go out and get some of that last night, and I'm feeling better, but it's allergy season, and that's all. I'm gonna leave that there. Did have a great time on vacation, but today's video I'm going to kind of talk about some channel issues and rules kind of forthcoming from this point. Then I'm going to get into, covering what happened, what didn't happen in the last 2 weeks as far as the worlds of Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen go. And finally, we'll be talking about the different career professions in Elite Dangerous and what's profitable at what stages of the game, what's there, what's not there, what I hope to see in Beta 2 and further iterations down the road. First, let's get started with the channel kind of issues and stuff that kind of popped up. Well, the good news is we're at over 200 subscribers, fast approaching 250. That's awesome. 30,000 viewers. Our video's been viewed 30,000 times. That's also awesome. But for the first time, really got the folks who decided that they would go for the personal attack instead of attacking my opinions and views on things. And let me set the record straight here. If you want to challenge any of my opinions, hey, you want to say the X52 is the greatest joystick you've ever owned, go for it. That's not attacking me. You can attack my opinions with a differing opinion. I hope you bring logic and reason into the arguments, because that makes the comment section better. But at the same time, you don't get to attack me. You want to call me an asshole and every other name out of the book, face of the book, I'm just going to ban you. So, saying that, hey, I don't like the CH joystick because blah, 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 blah. I think the X52 is the greatest joystick ever. Go for it. I welcome that kind of conversation within the channels. If you want to call me an asshole, which I may be one, but, you don't really get the luxury of attacking me personally. That's where I draw the line, and you will get channel banned. So, you have been warned. With all of that out of the way, let's talk about kind of the news and what happened in the last couple of weeks. Well, the truth is, not a whole lot in both game fronts. Much like my prediction, version 0.9 is still not out for Star Citizen. I'm back from vacation, still not released. And once again, they gave a date. Now, I don't care what caveats they put in front of it, they gave a date. They failed to meet the date again. And this is just leading to more of a growing chorus of people saying, well, you're failing at managing game expectations. And I thought with how put together the Gamescom presentation was compared to PAX East, maybe they had figured this out. But I knew as soon as he delivered that, or gave that date of, well, we're going to try for August 29th if everything goes perfect. Well, we should know by now nothing of it's ever going to go perfect. So you need to get back to this don't give dates. Or, you shouldn't give a date until you have the build that you're going to distribute to the patch servers, and then you can say we're going to release it in 2 days. Until that point, don't give a date. They need to get better at this managing players' expectation, or eventually it's going to wear thin, and the gaming press and others are going to start to turn on them. How many more of these missed dates is that going to take? I don't know, but the mob can be ravenous at times. Elite Dangerous did have a game update from Beta 1.03 to Beta 1.04. It is mainly a bug fix update. Should in fact fix the insurance bug, which was a pretty major bug actually. Caused a great number of problems and hardships for a large number of players. I think we've all been hit by that bug at one point or another and went, ah, crap, I just lost 3 days worth of work. They also increased on the back end the number of players per island or instance from 16 to 32, but that seems to also have increased lag significantly for me, at least. I was running around pretty well earlier, and now I'm not. However, I have been told by other folks in test, mostly harmless, that what I need to do is completely delete the game, make sure I save my button binding file first, but delete the rest of the game and then reinstall it from scratch. That seems to fix most of the problems. So I will probably attempt that later today. So, with kind of the news and information out of the way, let's kind of get into talking about your profession options in Elite Dangerous. Well, there's quite a bit to do in Elite Dangerous Beta. you can go exploring, but there's no profitability in that. It's just going around to different systems and seeing what's there. Because I still think there's a great number of combat instances and stuff like that that a lot of people don't know about, because they just don't travel to the other planets. And there are people who have earned enough income from trading who are now going through and exploring those aspects of the game. And we've been told that, that's in the timetable, it's planned in later iterations, but yes, we will get there. You can do missions. There's mission boards, there's cargo missions, there's bounty hunting missions, there's find and kill the Pirate King mission, which no one seems to be able to complete. Half the fun is trying to figure out, well, what does it mean when it says this? It doesn't say, go here and kill this Pirate King. It's like, you've got 2 days to find this guy and kill him. How? I don't think anybody's, I've heard, figured it out yet. So, there's some aspects there that are kind of fun, but combat's not all that profitable right now, to be honest with you. Yes, you can go to a combat instance and shoot federal fighters or Iran Defense Forces, earn bounties and stuff like that. That's fine. There's a significant risk there. If you get blown up before you turn in those vouchers, you get nothing. Risk and reward. But the problem is, it's not rewarding enough when compared to trading. If you want to make money in this game, being an intergalactic space trucker is the way to go. However, right now, it looks like the missions and things like that are tooled towards brand new players. Early on in the game, one of the best things I had found to earn quick cash capital to get started in trading was to take one of these missions where you earn 3,000 to 5,000 credits for taking 1 unit of cargo from wherever you're at to another station. Usually you can reach those destinations within the Sidewinder, and you complete that mission in 20 minutes and you've got 5,000 credits, plus maybe you were able to take another unit or two of something and earn a little extra profit on those other 3 cargo spaces. Some people like to gold farm. That's where you go to an anarchy system and go to different nav buoys, and sometimes you can find some very profitable goods like battle weapons, personal defensive weapons, gold. Gold canisters are a favorite, and earn money that way. I love combat. I just wish it was more profitable. But again, these missions, I think, are geared toward very starting out players. They haven't rolled out more complex, more difficult missions that earn you far more credits. Because if you notice right now, I'm in a Type 9 Heavy Lakon. The reason being is, since we didn't have a major update in any account wipes, I'm going to probably go trade some more, build up another 5-6 million credits before going back to combat. Just to make sure that I have enough there to do anything I want to do, fly any ship I want to fly, and crash it as many times as I want to in combat. So I hope they start leveling that out, and there's been indications that yes, they know that the missions are only for that kind of tier 1, tier 2 people flying haulers and sidewinders. They don't really have missions for people flying Vipers or Anacondas or Lakon Type 9 heavies and things of that nature. And we should be seeing some more of those missions, making the universe far more dynamic and leveling the playing field between those who wish to engage in a combat profession versus a trading intergalactic space trucker profession. Now, I will say this with one caveat. I expect trading, and maybe, perhaps once they build in the mechanics, exploration, as being probably the 2 most profitable ventures if you do it right. I don't expect combat to ever be as profitable as trading, and the reason behind that is when you're engaged in combat, you're expending munitions, and depending on your ship and weapon types, that can be quite substantial. Missiles are not cheap, for instance. So, but right now it's like you can earn 5 or 10% of what you can trading an hour in combat versus trading. Now, I think that has a large part to do with right now they want trading to be the way to go because it's relatively easy, painless, and allows people to easily move forward and advance in the game and be able to fly the Type 9 Heavy, the Anacondas, all these different ship types, so they can get and learn to get a feel for the various aspects of the game now, so they have a better idea of what they would like to do later on, and how the ships work, how the trading mechanics work, things of that nature. And therefore, I think trading is far more profitable than it will be going on, especially when they start adding in more dynamic economy and things like that. Right now, prices are fairly stagnant. We've done market PvP before, where we'll load up a freighter convoy of 10, 15 Type 9 heavies with a particular good, go to a system and temporarily depress the market value for 20, 30 minutes, but then it rebounds. It'll be interesting to see how those aspects of the game really change. But if you're just starting out, you can either go to LP 98-132, I think it is, Freeport system, and gold farm, or basically go to the unidentified signal sources around the planet by Freeport. Find gold canisters, collect them, turn them in, or you can do a mission to get some income and then start trading your way up to various ships. I like combat. I trade because it's necessary for combat. I will do whatever is the most profitable to build up that credit reserve so I can then go fight. Because whenever you're fighting with an Eagle with heavy armor and cannons around Freeport, you're not jumping anywhere. That's supposed to change. Eagle's supposed to get a nice boost in jump range. I certainly hope so. But that's coming in further iterations. So that's my rambling and ranting for this week. If you like the channel, please like, subscribe, share the different videos. And I'll see you probably later on in the week with more videos.